Have you ever wondered why someone will actually become an entrepreneur? Well, here's your 6 top reasons why someone will actually make that jump to become an entrepreneur. Let's get started. Welcome back, Preneurs. Today's conversation is why should you be able to take that jump to become an entrepreneur? And I have 6 right here, top reasons why you should. The first one is, can't have your own boss. Are you like me? You're like, man, I have this boss right now and I don't know if I can really be able to be a good employee. Maybe you're right now working for someone right now. You're like, man, I don't know if I can really handle the authority or the things that they're holding me responsible for. And I feel that I can lead better. Well, maybe you should think about entrepreneurship. You know, for myself, I remember I was working for someone. I was like, gosh, I'm really not that good of an employee at all, right? And I started noticing these different habits and these different traits, and I would see these CEOs and I would see these other entrepreneurs and business owners that were leading, and I was like, I could do that too. And I want to be able to do it for me and my family as well. So I decided to take that jump. If you're anything like me that says, you know what, I don't know if I can really have a boss because I think I could be a better boss to myself, I highly think you should look into entrepreneurship. Number 2, it's easily bored. Are you someone like me that, well, I remember I was working in corporate America, I would just get bored. Like nothing was stimulating my mind. I was just like, man, like I'm not excited about what I'm doing. Like the departments that I'm actually operating, you know, the different things, the task that I had was not something that excited me. I was getting bored with it. If you're someone that's getting easily bored, maybe you should look into entrepreneurship. Why? Because the project is always what you get to create, which is pretty fun. So easily bored, maybe you should step into entrepreneurship. Number 3, which is too much creativity. Right? Your mind's always moving. It's always moving. It's always stimulating, right? You're always thinking about new ideas. You're always thinking about different things to be able to advance. But maybe where you're currently at right now, that type of environment that you're in is not allowing that creativity to be able to get flowing. Well, maybe you should step into entrepreneurship because now you control that creativity. You're able to make sure it flourishes and you actually have an environment that can keep it expanding as well. If you're anything like that, too much creativity inside you, you feel like the world doesn't know what it is, you don't have a platform for that, entrepreneurship is definitely something you should be looking into. Let's go to the next one, which is number 4, which is striving for freedom. Are you a person striving for freedom? Are you looking for more growth? Are you looking not to have any type of shackles or chains on you? You say, you know what, I want to be free. You're striving for that, consistently looking for that. Well, the best way to reach for freedom is through entrepreneurship. Definitely. Let's go to the next one, which is too much ambition. Do you have too much ambition? You have too much drive? Your heart always beating? You always want to do something new? Well, entrepreneurship is a great platform so you can be able to make sure that your ambition is being fulfilled effectively. And that brings to our last one, which is number 6, which you seriously have nothing to lose. I remember I made the transition from becoming an entrepreneur, from becoming an employee to becoming an entrepreneur. The number one fear I had was, can I sustain the income? Like I had a family, you know, I had kids, I have a wife I'm supposed to be taking care of, I have mortgages, all these different things. I'm like, can I really make the money? Like, I'm about to be my own boss. I'm about to become like my own business. Like, can I really sustain this effectively? What happens to all my benefits? What happens to all my security? What happens to all those different things? And the number one thing I thought about was, man, I am going to lose that security per se, that paycheck per se, those benefits per se. But what happens if I do not take that jump? I'm losing more of my purpose. And that's what really made me take the jump. And, you know, it's kind of interesting. Once you know that you are going somewhere, everything else kind of takes care of itself. So once I made that jump, I figured out that I really had nothing to lose because there's always going to be a job. Like that's not going anywhere. But me and my time in regards to reaching my purpose is going somewhere. So yes, I had nothing to lose, and you don't either if you take that jump as well. So with that, guys, that is our 6 points in regards to why you should make that jump. If you haven't thought about it already, go to tag another individual that you believe that has so much ambition and has so much creativity, has nothing to lose, has so much, you know, in regards to themselves. Maybe they're bored, not being stimulated. Like, man, they have so much potential. They're just not be able to see that go to the next level. Go and tag them. And make sure you click the notification if you haven't already so that you are updated with all the new videos in the future. And make sure you're increasing 1% daily so you can increase your profit, your passion, your purpose. And we'll see you guys on the next video.